Hello and welcome to the Immortal Kratos guide. Um, this guide is a late game build for Kratos, unkillable Kratos, but I'm gonna show you the way to use it, for example, on level 8 or 7. But keep in mind, this is most useful when you're done with the main game and you just have a cleanup bosses left. Uh, so we're just gonna start here with the Leviathan Axe, which is obviously level 9. It's fully upgraded, and for my grip, I'm using the Grip of the Fallen Alchemist, which gives you a high luck chance to grant health burst on a successful hit with a Serpent Snare skill. Um, for my light and heavy runic attacks, I use Njord's Tempest and the Breath of Thamur, which again is the great damaging source, the first one, and the heavy attack is a really good crowd control tool. And because of this build, you're gonna have a healing with both of this when they hit, with every single hit, because you're have a high vitality and all the items. This is also a really great crowd control tool. As for the Blades of Chaos, I use the Pummels of the Night Realm, which gives you a realm shift and has a high vitality. Uh, for the light runic attack, I use Rampage of the Furies, which has a very large number of attacks, and again, this gives you healing with every attack. And for the heavy runic attack, I use the Nemean Crush, which has a high damage. For the spear, I use the Hind of Valtan Might, again, high vitality. Vitality is really important, and these are my light and heavy runic attacks. You can basically do any light or heavy runic attacks. When it comes to the shield, I use the Stone Wall Shield because it has a high defense stat and a high vitality stat, and I use the Round of Restoration. This allows Kratos, upon taking the damage, chance to gain defense for the next shield strike. And if this shield strike hits, you can restore your health, which basically means every time you smash your shield on the ground, you can restore a small amount of health. For the Spartan Rage, I use the Valor, which regenerates health, and it is tied to my amulet. But you can also use Fury if you want. Depends on your taste. Um, for the Relic, I use the Realm Shift relic, which gives you time to do more attacks and heal more during the critical moments. Uh, Again, this build allows you to heal with every attack. Now, when it comes to the armor, I use the Steinborn Placard, which gives Kratos ability after taking a significant damage. Kratos will basically gain a lifesteal and restore some of its health. For the braces, I use the braces of Raven Tears, which you can obviously find here. After killing enough um, ravens to open the second chest, this one, yeah, exactly, that chest, and you can get those braces there, which gives you some amazing stats. And for the girdle, I use the Sorcerer's Scorch Girdle as a waist armor, which gives you reduced damage during the basic attacks. And this braces gives you increased healing from the healthstones and rage stones. Ah, now when it comes to the amulet is one of the most important things. As you can see, my amulet has a 5 regenerating stones, which are dependent on vitality. That's why the high vitality is really important, at least 170. But you cannot really reach this high vitality without level 9. But if you are on, for example, level 7 or level 8, you can still use this. Um, just remove the greater regenerating essence, that one, and you can also replace the um, ones I have down there. For example, these resistances, you can replace them in Boon of Valor, which heals less during the Valor, but gives you strength and lifesteal. So it means basically Kratos heals much more with every attack. You can use this in a combo with your hilt. And for example, you can replace those resistances with stones and upgrades which have a high vitality. For example, down here somewhere, yeah, like 12 vitality maybe. Um, and again 12 vitality to reach the desired number which you need. Um, and for example, to activate the Crest of Despair heroics, which needs 140, or the Regenerating Essence, which needs 60 to constantly regenerate your health. Um, so that's basically the build. Oh yeah, and for the Freya, I use the Queen's Roar or Steel Harmony, which is really good. And for the sword, you're gonna use the Thrungwa. Uh, that's basically it. Uh, so now let's see it in the actual combat. Just gonna go here and try to do one of those training areas. Let's go with Hellwalker. Yeah, sure, Hellwalkers. Okay, first I'm gonna take some damage, and come on, just hit me. Yeah. Uh, and you have the Bloodthirsty Retaliation activated, which means with every basic attack I gain health, as you see. And during this retaliation, every runic attack also heals, and shield bashes also heal. Yeah, Bloodthirsty Retaliation. Every time you get attacked, you basically gain that. So it helps you with the heals. So that's basically it. This build can be used for the late game enemies, late game bosses, generally in late game, in both New Game Plus 2 and just you're on your first playthrough. So again, thank you for watching and have a good one.